Camping is mainly an excuse that players use to cope with the fact that they were killed by someone who simply outplayed them. That is all camping is an excuse next to lag to help them cope with the fact that they've been killed by an enemy. When they see somebody sitting in a corner, right away they'll just be like, oh, they were camping, and so forth. What's up, guys? Magic Knives here, and welcome to some Modern Warfare beta footage. I got a couple more execution kills here. Unfortunately, I ran through some issues on a Sunday evening. The servers were down for about 7 hours, and it only came back at like midnight. And I thankfully woke up early the next morning on Monday just to get some last minute footage with a few hours remaining. Got a few more execution kills, but the bonus footage you're gonna see is a Modern Warfare 2 16 kill streak, knife only. So finally bringing some more knife only content to you guys, and hopefully more in the near future when weekend 2 for the Modern Warfare beta comes around the corner. So stay tuned for that. But biggest talk through the beta so far, because a lot of people who haven't played Call of Duty in a while finally came back to give this new Call of Duty a try, is that the debate about the minimap. I've talked about it before in a recent commentary, but they debated whether having no minimap encouraged people to camp, and as well as having some of the equipment in the game, which is like the deployable shield that you can plant on the ground. You know, the fact that it encourages camping and everything and all that. And the thing is, you know, we've been playing Call of Duty, or people have been playing Call of Duty for like 10 plus years now at least, and the fact is camping has always been there. You know, it's something like it's a tactic. It's not something. Yes, it's looked down upon most of the time, and it's definitely not the. It's definitely not a tactic that's celebrated or appreciated by a lot, but it is a tactic. And you know, when we see somebody sitting in a corner that we run into a room and we get killed, we usually will just be like, oh, that dude was camping in the corner. But the truth is, the question really you have to ask yourself is, how long was that dude really there for? Was he there for 10 seconds? Was he there for 2 minutes? You know, how do we really know if somebody's really camping? Unless obviously you go into theater mode and you really investigate it, depending on the game or on the Call of Duty. But other than that, man, like, when it comes to drawing the line of camping, there are some situations where somebody is, you know, if you're playing domination, somebody's defending the area around flag B. Well, in that sense, the dude's playing the objective. You know, once you take those flags, you gotta defend that area. Defense isn't really considered camping, is it? I think a lot of times we like to use the term camping because for a lot of times, for the more experienced players, we are rushing a lot. We're running like mad across the map because we want to try to get the most kills as we can. But a lot of times we're just running around the map with, like, as if we're like a chicken with our head cut off, not taking a moment to pause and check around the corner before we just rush in. So sometimes it truly is the arrogance of rushers, and also knifers too. I'm a knifer myself, and I always get mad when I'm killed by a camper. Like, I'm never happy about it. But that said, it's really my fault because I'm the one limiting myself to only using a knife. You know, if I had some C4 or if I had grenade explosives or whatever, or I just carefully pied around the corner, then I'd probably give myself a better chance at taking out the camper. And the thing is, you know, going back to like Black Ops 2, when worm camping became really popular, and even in Black Ops 4 it had a resurgence because Treyarch just really loves giving campers the tools to do his camping mayhem. But really, like, whenever it came to camping, there was pretty much always a counter, you know? There were always some sort of EMP devices that you could use, or a black hat that you could hack into the enemy's equipment, so at least you would do some damage to the player or their equipment. Not only that though, but most of the people who we claim or assume that are camping just got the game or just starting to get used to the game. Like in the first 2 days of the beta, a lot of people were camping. A lot of people just naturally assumed that it had to do with the minimap. But most people were just trying to get used to the game, the guns, the movement. The thing is, guys, whenever it comes to camping, you know, sometimes you gotta ask yourself, was that dude really camping, or were you simply just outplayed? Remember, there's always a counter to a camper. Thanks for listening, guys. Peace out.